darlings, welcome back to PinkOddBird. Today we're back again with our What's in the Box junk journals or journals, different variety journals, I guess. And we're going to be doing some more work in these today. And I really appreciate everyone who left a comment on the last video, letting me know what you guys thought about the format. And I'm super happy that you guys liked the way that that was done. So we'll keep doing that throughout this little series here and until we're done filling these books up. So that is the format that I will be using. If you haven't watched that video yet, I'll link it so that you can check it out after you watch this video. So let's go ahead and get started. Amanda at Your Creative Studio recently sent me another one of these wonderful boxes, and I had actually filmed an unboxing of this, but I thought that it would actually be a little bit more fun to actually incorporate what she has sent me into the books that we're working on, because this is a box and we are currently working on what's in the box. So I'm going to try and use what's in the box to work in our books today. So I am going to try and work on what's in the box in our books today. So everything will basically be, I'll try and center it around and use what's in this box. So I will link to Amanda at Your Creative Studio if you want more information on this box. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to dig into the art journal first. I'm going to maybe try and see how much we can keep it in the same order. This was the page that we did last time, so let's skip over to this page here, a nice blank page, and this book is 12 by 6, so I've got a lot of real estate here, which is perfect for an art journal. So I'm going to take a look in this box and see what we can use for our art journal, and right away I see some stamps, and I think that these stamps would be really neat. Maybe we can make a cool background and we can use some of these stamps to help decorate that page. Let's see what else we can maybe use. There's a little bit of washi. We can also use that for the art page. This is another stamp also, I believe. Let's see. Oh, these little sealing wax dies were fun. And okay, so yeah, let's start with this. I'm gonna set this aside. So we're gonna use these 3 elements from the Your Creative Studio box to work on this art journal page. So let's do it. All right, I'm gonna kick it off with some red acrylic paint. I'm doing this because this box from Your Creative Studio actually has like a really kind of like old worldly treasure, really just kind of like that old world vibe. So I wanted to make a page that had that same kind of feel so that the elements would kind of fit in and tie in really nicely. So I want to use red paint, and then I want to use a little bit of brown paint that's kind of watered down just to give it a little bit more of a grungy kind of look. Whenever I think about these like old world days, it really reminds me of gold. So I wanted to throw some metallic gold paint in there, and then I'm going around the edge with a little bit of Vintage Photo by Tim Holtz. And then to kind of build up the background a little bit, I'm using my script stamp so that I can give it a little bit more texture in the background. Okay, this box came with some really cool cling stamps. So I want to use a couple of these little stamps to decorate my little art page here. So I'm going to start off with the little feather fountain pen. And then I'm going to also use this little scroll, I think, because I think it looks so really cute. Amanda's boxes usually come with some really cool washi tape or masking tape, so you'll see me use that a few times, as well as these really neat die cut wax seals, which I love. And I'm going to just stamp out a little quote, and then that's going to wrap up this page. So moving into the quote book now, I want to add some distress ink, starting out with this candied apple distress ink, just to get a nice little background going on my page since it's just a plain white background. And I'm choosing these colors once again to kind of keep in sync with that old world vibe, but it also kind of matches with the page on the other side, which I'm going to leave blank. I'm using a little bit, I think this one is called antique paper, and then the last one is this turquoise one. I can't remember what it's called. But either way, I'm just blending out 3 different distress inks just to get a cool background going, and then back into the Your Creative Studio box. And I want to pull out a few of these little pieces of paper that she usually includes just to use as a background or surface for where my quote is going to go. There's a sheet of really cool stickers in here, so I'm going to pop a couple of these off and add them to my little page. And I love those little brownish kind of papers. I think they really do look like old, torn, kind of burnt paper. Really neat little sticky notes there. All done. Now it's time to go into the Doodle Book. So the fun thing about this box was it was a treasure hunt box this time, and so she added a little sticker and it told you to look under the tissue paper for a surprise. And under the tissue paper was this beautiful feather fountain pen. So I decided that I wanted to try and make a doodle of this pen, and this is my attempt at doing that. Kind of just trying to use it as a reference. I don't know how my pen was kind of slanted or crooked, but you know, it's me, okay, you guys. I was just about to glue that down. I already added the glue to it, and then I remembered that there were some really beautiful stationery papers that she included, so I wanted to just kind of layer a page of the stationery that Amanda sent over on top of this really pretty, like, time wheel cog graphic 45 paper. And it really made it pop and stand out. And I didn't want to cover the whole graphic 45 paper because I really like it. So I think it's kind of cool just to be able to have like that cool old world stationery that fits so perfectly with this paper. So yeah, I really like the way this little layered look turned out. So that's it for my feather fountain pen doodle. And last but not least, it's time to collage. So I'm taking some more of that stationery paper that Amanda sent me, picking one that I like. And I'm also still just kind of working with what's around me. So I've got a really nice image over here to my side that Tsunami Rose has in her Etsy store. So, and it's residual from what I used in my last project. So I'm going to continue using that until it's all gone. So that's going to be my focal point for this collage as well. And right now I'm just prepping out the background with some distress ink, some more of that masking tape. And I like to distress and burnish the masking tape at the same time because you get to press it down, but also kind of age it a little bit more. So this is the image for this collage. There were actually two types of washi tape in this box this time, so I want to use a little bit of this as well. This one is really neat. It has like the months in typewriter font, so I think it's a really cute little element. And the funny thing about collaging is always really just messing around with the components that you are using until they fit in a way that is pleasing to your eye. That's what I found anyway. So it's always just a fun little kind of almost like puzzle, just trying to figure out what looks best. Kind of like I am with these wax seals. I couldn't decide because there's silver, red, gold, and I just didn't know, kind of like even a dark gray one. I just didn't know which one I wanted to use, so they all kind of looked good to me, but I think ultimately I'll settle on this gold one and a red one. This is going to wrap it up for my collage. Nice and simple today. I hope you guys like this one as well. Don't forget to check out Amanda at Your Creative Studio. I will link her in the description box below. Okay, friends, so that wraps it up for today's What's in the Box journal session. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Special thanks to Amanda at Your Creative Studio for sending me a box filled with super awesome things. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below which one was your favorite today. I would love to hear what you guys think. I always enjoy chit-chatting with you down in the comments section. And that is going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo.